Alright everyone, welcome to today's video. It is our BT22 Cyber Eden set review. I'm going to give you my thoughts, I'm going to give you my opinions on this set. What I like, what I don't like, is it worth it? Let's just dive right in, and if you have an opinion, let me know in the comment section. And of course, please like and subscribe. Now, I'm going to give it to you straight. This set is fine. It's a good set. It's not a BT16, by no means. But it's also better than Dumpster Fire of EX9 and other previous sets before it. So like that's not bad. There's a lot you can do in this set, which is really cool, and stuff that can contend with the meta in this set. Maybe don't take over the meta exactly, but stuff that will compete, stuff that if you take it seriously could do you well. So why do I say that? Well, you're going to see as we discuss the cards and all that. So, talking about the product itself first, this is not a set where the box toppers are going to save you. Unless I'm missing something. If I'm wrong, if I missed something very important, tell me in the comments. But your box topper pack gives you these cards, which are just reprints of cards in the set with alternate art, plus the familiar token for puppets. Finally. Like, this is long overdue. I'm going to need these. But, you know, cool alt-art stuff, sure, whatever. You got your three main aces here, and yeah, okay. And that's it. You know, that's really all you're getting. That besides the set itself, right? And it's your normal set. You know, your 7 super rares and your alt-art and your secret, whatever. Maybe a lottery card if you're lucky. So where is the value in this set? What is some stuff you get to look forward to? Well, I'll start by talking about the Mother Eater deck that I think does have some meta viability. You know, people really were hard on D-Reaper when that deck came out. But D-Reaper, since it came out, won regionals, you know, has topped events way after it came out. I know I topped an Ultimate Cup with it. Like, this deck has legs. I'm going to be real with you. This Mother Eater egg, basically, what you're doing with it is you, at the start of your turn, you put the top card from the top Mother Eater from your breeding pool on top of it. Then if it has 10 or more Digivolution cards, you may play 3 Mother Eater from its Digivolution cards without paying the costs. So what you're trying to do is get enough sources under your Mother Eater so that you can pop out 3 Mother Eaters at the start of your main phase, all 16,000 DP, and on play they blow something up. That's really cool. And it helps when the breeding effect all turns says once per turn when any of your Eater trait Digimon will leave the battle area other than by your own effects, you may place them as this Digimon's Bomb Resolution card. So if your opponent is blowing your shit up, well, no problem. Stick it underneath your Mother Eater. That's just one way to get things over there. And if we fast forward to some of the other stuff in the white section, you have your new Searcher, basically. You can play 50 copies of this card. The 1000 DP, it's a blocker on play, draw a card, and then the breeding effect, when any of your Digimon cards with the Eater trait would be played, may reduce the play costs by 1, once per turn, for each one you can get underneath there. Then you have things like Human Form. Human Form, when Digivolving, because you can evolve it on a Eater Species form, which is this guy for 2, you can play an Eater Species form from the Digivolution cards as the bottom. You can place one as the bottom of your Mother Eater in the breeding area, which is really cool. So you evolve it on top of the thing for 2, and then you stick it underneath the Mother, which is nice. And then all your returns per turn, when Digimon checks your opponent's security stack, you may play 1 Tamer with the SCS trait from your hand, while paying the cost. Yes, the main weakness with D-Reaper, if it was a weakness, was that there were no real Tamers that worked with it until Shoto came out. This is CS. This is Cyber Sleuth. Your Tamers can work with it. And there's 2 Tamers in particular that you're going to want to use. Eater Reeve specifically mentions Yuko, and Eater Adam specifically wants you to use Arata. Yuko here is really cool. With all turns, when this attack target is changed by suspending this Tamer for the turn, your opponent's Digimon effects don't affect one of your Digimon with Greymon in this name or the CS trait, which your stuff has. And it gets 3000 DP. So it gives you a little bit of invulnerability. An Arata here, you know, it's a memory tamer, which is going to help you. This can redirect attacks. That's it. So, you know, not too terrible, honestly. These 2 tamers work well with each other. And I didn't even talk about Eater Reeve yet. Eater Reeve has Raid, and then on play when Digivolving until opponent's turn ends, one of Digimon can't suspend. And then you can place a Yuko from your hand or trash as this bottom source, if it has no Digivolution cards. Then all turns, if you leave the battle area, play the Yuko from its sources, like whatever. Then Eater Atom here is like the only rare, I think, out of all of them. You can evolve it directly on errata for 4, like a hybrid. Has security attack +1, has on play when Digivolving, pops something 7 or lower Digimon play cost. Then if this Digimon has no Digivolution cards, you may place one errata from your hand or trash as a bottom card. On all turns when we leave, play the errata out. And you can play things for very cheap. Again, don't forget, because Eater species form reduces the play cost by 1 while in the mother, and or it's not even in the mother. Or yeah, breeding in the mother. And this one does the same thing. So yeah, cheap play costs. It's a battle of attrition, and eventually you get out 3 Mother Eaters, and then you win the game. Different than just plop the Reaper and swing like a million times, but it's cool. It's whatever. So Mother Eater, something you can definitely look forward to. The Omnimon deck, I guess, exists, but if you saw my Omnimon video when this card was revealed, I think Allforce and that strategy is just way better than the cards we're getting in Cyber Sleuth, so I'm not really excited for it. But this card does power creep Blitz Omni, so there is that. The Omnimon stuff we'll see play, but the deck, I'd rather just play Allforce. We have a Gaiomon deck. We have the promo one that came out in BT21. We have this one with a raid reboot. When Digivolving may unsuspend when opponent's Digimon, then it may attack. And all turns 1 per turn when attack targets change against piercing with 5000 DP. It's also a Greymon. Whatever. You know, the Gaiomon deck will take some surprise wins for sure. That's it. The Allforce deck. So we have a new Allforce Ace, which is something you might tech in. But the BT11 Allforce is just better than it for the strategy of the deck. What you will play, though, is the new Reena in your Allforce deck. Memory Tamer Reena with something with Digimon gaining 3000 DP. And then your turn, give it jamming by returning it to the hand, which helps you with your strategies. Now, I'm not an Allforce pro by any means. I'm not an Allforce expert. There are people that have put in way more time than I have with this deck. They can tell you the ratios, but you use Reena. And Allforce Ace maybe attack it. Is it enough to like make Allforce tier 1? I don't think so. But it you know, someone will try to play it like someone always does, and you'll see some cool things happen. What else? Well, now I'll talk about the things that excite me a little bit. We have more yellow puppet support. We're in level 7 that evolves on Chaperonemon. If you have a Reese on the field for 6. As Overclock, as when Digivolving, may play a level 4 lower puppet trait Digimon from your hand, helping the cost. Which, again, will go really well with the promo one. Then the promo Shushu, the new one. Then with one of your opponent's Digimon, gives 3000 DP until the end of the turn for each of your Digimon. So it's going to blow something up. Then all turns 1 per turn, when your Digimon are deleted, you may delete one, activate one of these Digimons with Digivolving effects, which means you can play a new puppet from your hand, and then do another DP spread. So like, it's not a bad top-end boss monster. Before this, you were probably doing Ruin mode. Now you can play Nyabootmon. It's a puppet that's Liberator, so it fits directly in theme. And we are getting a new Arisa, which I'll show you. This Arisa is really cool. By returning this Tamer to the bottom of the deck, you may play an Arisa from your hand, paying the cost. Then if you don't have a Digimon, you may play a Shushumon from your trash. All turns when your tokens or puppets trait are played, suspend this Tamer, draw a card. So draw power. We love draw power. And we're even getting a new option card. Where is it? Unique Emblem Fable Watts. It's a delay option. We love our delay options in the Digimon trading card game. The main effect is play a Shumon and Arisa from your hand or trash. So the 3 pays for itself, basically. It's like playing a rookie or playing a Tamer. Then the delay effect, when any of your Arisa suspend, when puppet trait Digimon may Digivolve into puppet, and Liberator trait Digimon in the hand with the digital cost reduced by 3. Amazing card. Well, it's you're going to play 4 of this in your puppet deck. It's going to help you a lot. By the way, this thing can help you evolve into the name's escaping me. The EX9 super rare level 6 puppet guy, Kaguyamon. That's the name. Really good stuff. So puppets aren't going anywhere. Another deck that's not going anywhere is Galaxy. Yes, Galaxy. Nice Sayo, not a memory tamer, but it's fine. Gains your memory to start your turn. Your turn, When one of your Digimon with 2 or more same level cards in his stack attacks by suspending this Tamer, would Digivolve it into a Digimon card with Nightclaw, Light Fang, Galaxy, or CS trait in the trash. Yeah, in the trash. It's good. I don't know what to tell you. A lot of cool Galaxy cards in this set. Let me just show you briefly what we're working with. We're working with a new Lunamon, where you on play, you reveal top 3 cards to your deck. You can add 1 card Nightclaw, then a Lightfinger Galaxy among them, return the rest of the bottom of the deck. And then inheritable effect by placing this Nightclaw or Lightfang trait Digimon's top stacked card as bottom of the card, draw a card. It's neat. Now, I still think you definitely want to take advantage of the Coronamon and Lunamon prior to it, but it is a good searcher, and, you know, whatever. There was no real good third rookie for the deck. You use Agumon, which, why would you do that? Lunamon's nice. We get a Lekismon that gives you protection. Oh my god, protection. For Nightclaw, Lightfang, or Galaxy trait. Not CS trait. That is important. And then when they're evolving, you can play a Tamer card, basically. Whatever. Crescimon here. I didn't read the whole card, by the way. You can read the whole card, and you'll see, well, Mario, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Just read the stuff if you're interested. This card has gemming. When the draw 1, trash 1. That's how you get your stuff in the graveyard for your Tamer. And then if the Digimon stack has 2 more same level cards, something can't suspend. Whatever. And then the protection effect continues to exist. Look at level 6. And we have a Dianamon. A new Dianamon with Ice Clad. Yes, yes. You can play Hexablow, and you can play Dianamon. You can just start playing Ice Clad stuff all over the place. When Digivolving, if the Digimon stack has 2 or more same level cards, trash any 4 sources, then return something to the bottom of the deck. And in your turn, when your Digimon may unsuspend. Why not? End of your turn, what your Digimon may suspend. For your Grace Nova shenanigans. Oh boy, yeah. You know, let me tell you about the Galaxy stuff real quick. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. And it tries to get you to play, like, Galaxy cards. Which is cool. You know, Galaxy cards are fun. We like Galaxy cards. We really do. But you know that the best way to play this is going to be some Galaxy Toolbox hodgepodge. Yes, it is. And even though the protection effects tell you gotta have freaking it has to be for Nightclaw, Lightfinger, Galaxy, this new Dianamon is a really good boss. Not to mention you have Apollomon Ace, new promo that came out. You also have, you know, regular Apollomon that came out in EX5 if you want to blow your opponent's face up. And, you know, you can play a few level 6s to kind of go there, because you still have that 4-drop Tamer from EX5 that just lets you do whatever the fuck you want. So that's just incredible stuff. It really is. Don't expect to see Puppet anywhere. The last thing I want to talk about, really, is the Heart and Soul of the set, which is that pretty much almost everything. Okay, there's Diabomon support. It's the Heart and Soul of the stuff is Alphamon. Is the whole CS hodgepodge thing. If you guys remember, this Tamer, this guy can evolve on your Kyoko, right? That's really nice. Can also evolve on level 5 with CS, trait for 3. This reboot blocker Alphamon has a win on play, win evolve, win attacking, not once per turn. When your opponent's Digimon, it gets 5,000 DP for the turn. So a little bit of spread damage, can blow something up, no biggie. All turns. When this Digimon suspends, if Kyoko is in this Digimon's evolution cards, or it has this Digimon stack has 2 or more same level cards, it gets 3,000 DP till the end of your turn. Opponent's turn ends, then this Digimon unsuspends. Some Alphamon people close to me have told me that they're gonna play this in Alphamon because it's a good Alphamon and it doesn't need Kyoko necessarily, right? You can get away with your shenanigans, your deck store or whatever shenanigans. I'm not an Alphamon player, not really. You can throw or you can ace on this and blow your opponent out. That's really fun. And if you guys, just to remind you, we will read Kyoko, just to give you a refresher here. Memory Tamer, for the CS trait, any level 4 higher CS trait Digimon are deleted by suspending, return something from the trash of the hand, all turns. And then your turn once per turn when this Digimon unsuspends. If you don't have an Alphamon, it may evolve an Alphamon. So the CS hodgepodge deck focuses a lot around Kyoko. You want 4 copies. And then you're going to want to play Alphamon as a good top end, but you also have other good top ends in the deck. For example, the card next to it, Diaboromon, is actually a great top end for the CS trait. It has Alliance, and then when you evolve it or attack, you can play Diaboromon token. And then all turns, once return, when the other Digimon with the unidentified trait are played, blow something up, right? Like, it's not a bad top end, right? And, like, pick your level 6 CS traits. There's a lot of them. You know what I mean? Then you can do some really cool things. The stuff in the set really helps this whole CS nonsense. And you have one of these cards, this face-up security stuff. It's whatever. But the point here is that the CS trait deck is really good, and Kyoko is a really good card for it. Like, it's incredible. And all your other Tamers, too, are CS trait. Like, Yugo over here is CS trait, which is pretty nice. You have Yuko that you can play in your freaking CS deck, or you can play in the Eater deck. I like Jimmy Ken. This memory tamer here, when your Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any have Flame or CS trait by suspending this tamer, activate one of those Digimon's main effects. If this activated effect, gain memory. And there are some with main effects, so that's like really freaking funny. You have Amy Iba. We talked about in Market Watch. This card is really good for the deck. It's a super rare. When in your Digimon Digivolve into a Digimon with the CS trait, if it has a Digivolution card at the same level as a Digivolve Digimon, by suspending this Tamer, that Digimon to Digivolve into a Digimon card, the CS trait in the hand without paying the cost. Like, it's a cool little payoff for your shenanigans. And that's what the deck is all about. Wait, yeah, Miri's good too. Yes, Mastamon support, Mastamon, Yellow Vaccine. I know, I'm aware, it's really cool. But this Miri does really help the whole freaking CS deck too, which is nice. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff in this set. You get a lot of bad stuff too, like a lot of bad stuff. It's okay. But CS cards, Green Toolbox. A new little tool for Green Toolbox in the Leopardmon Ace. That's cool. You have new Link cards. That's cool. You have Platinum Numamon. That's cool. You have Raidenmon Ace. That's cool, I guess. DM support. Not really great, but it's fine. And, the water stuff. There's more water support in this set. There's Ryugamon, the new level 7 Airymon. And this might sneak some wins too, but I don't think it's anything worth talking about. All in all, what do I think? The set's, it's good. You're going to see stuff in this set, like the Eaters, like the CS, the Puppets, that are definitely going to see meta play. And you get some other stuff that'll sneak some wins on you. Oh, like Oxel Galaxy's on that list. Other stuff that'll sneak some wins, like Gaiomon, Maybe Green Toolbox. Maybe not. Maybe Alphamon. I doubt it. But we can wishfully think for Alphamon players, right? And a lot of good Tamers. You're spoiled with choice. You really are spoiled with choice with this set. And that'll conclude my BT22 set review. What do you think? Am I undervaluing certain cards? Am I overvaluing certain cards? Do you think this set is going to be great? Do you think this set is not going to be great? Do you think it's going to be a waste of time? Do you think it's going to be the next best thing since BT16? Let me know all your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below, and I will see you guys later. Bye!